Welcome, bienvenue, bienvenidos, benvenuti, willkommen to the 2021 PestExtra virtual show. I am Arnaud Delval, the director of the European, Middle Eastern, and African division at Bell Laboratories. In such unprecedented times, we all have to adapt. Obviously, we would have loved to be all together face-to-face in London, to meet with you, and enjoy spending good time with all of you. We'll have better times. We'll definitely have better times. We will all be together again, sharing experiences, best practices, friendship, and love. Looking forward to it, Bell Laboratories committed entirely to this virtual format in order to share with you the most updated information. Our international team of experts based in the UK, in Europe, in Australia, in Latin America, and in the United States are making themselves available over the 3 days of the exhibition to answer your questions and introduce our whole range of rodent control products through technical sessions. We are committed to provide the most updated information regarding animal welfare and humane rodent control, evolution of the tamper-resistant bed stations, as well as the responsible use of rodenticides. As you all know, rodent pest management, as part of the IPM, Integrated Pest Management, is the key of a sustainable use of the rodent toolbox. We hope those sessions will be helpful and support your business. Finally, I'm super excited to introduce internationally as a premiere our new range of connected devices, IQ, powered by Bell Sensing Technologies. This brand new range of products is a game changer for our industry, providing the most accurate data regarding rodent activity and supporting responsible use of rodent control tools. IQ by Bell Sensing Technologies will be available soon in the UK and Republic of Ireland, but also Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, France, Spain, Italy, and so many other countries around the world. Again, all of us at Bell Laboratories hope you'll have a great virtual show and remain available at any time to discuss and answer your questions. Enjoy PestExtra and see you soon at our booth. Please now welcome Patrick Lynch, General Manager of Bell Sensing Technologies Division. No doubt, this is the future of rodent control.
I'm Patrick Lynch, Senior Vice President of Sales for Bell Labs in the United States and Canada, and General Manager of our Bell Sensing Technologies division. Over the next 30 minutes, our team hopes to provide you with an understanding of why Bell Sensing Technologies is the future of rodent monitoring. The vision for Bell Sensing Technologies began about 4 years ago. As the world leader in rodent control technology, Bell Labs is committed to providing our customers with the highest quality products across all product categories, and we wanted to ensure that rodent monitoring would be no different. We began our process by outlining 5 key metrics or goals that any rodent monitoring system would need to have prior to launching our technology platform. Hitting these 5 key metrics or goals would provide Bell Sensing Technologies with a rodent monitoring system that we could present to our customers that they would be proud of and would help them and help their rodent control service at every single account where rodent control products were needed. These 5 key metrics are information knowledge. The monitoring system had to provide actionable knowledge about when and where rodents were active and traveling at your account. Product integration. The electronic monitoring system had to be enclosed in the rodent control products themselves. No tools or additional purchases needed to be required. We have the best bait stations, the best multiple catch, and the best snap traps. The goal was to make sure our monitoring was enclosed in all of those. Ease of use and efficiency of service. The products had to be easy to install and save technicians and service specialists time each and every visit. Customer growth and retention. The system had to help the pest management professionals grow their business, keep their existing accounts, and ultimately become more profitable. And finally, affordability. Our Bell Sensing Technologies rodent monitoring system had to be affordable enough to be used at every rodent control account. Wherever you need rodent control products, you should be able to afford to use Bell Sensing Technologies rodent monitoring system. From these 5 core principles, Bell Sensing Technologies was born. Bell Sensing Technologies rodent monitoring system consists of the 4 ingredients you see on the screen before you. Our proprietary rodent sensors. Our sensors are designed to provide you meaningful and actionable rodent intelligence, generating timestamps of when and where rodent activity occurs every time there is an interaction between a rodent and one of our IQ products. Our PCBs, or printed circuit boards, are connected directly to our battery and Bluetooth antenna, allowing us to fully integrate our sensors into our bait station, multiple catch device, and snap trap. Our Bell Sensing Technologies mobile app is where all of your rodent control data is collected on site. The printed circuit boards in the proprietary rodent sensors generate the timestamp and then communicate those timestamps of when and where rodent activity is occurring to the Bell Sensing Technologies mobile app via our Bluetooth antenna. Our proprietary rodent sensors communicate automatically to our BST mobile app, allowing for seamless information about your rodent control service. Our strategy when designing our mobile app was to allow the collection of your rodent data to provide true efficiency of service and actionable intelligence on site every time your technician visits the account. A red icon means rodent activity has occurred. A green icon means the trap or station has had no rodent activity. Simple and accurate. Our Bell Sensing Technologies portal is where all your data is stored, organized, and analyzed for you. This is where you, the PMP, can define all the service rules for each account that your on-site technician or service specialist must use. The portal allows you to tell the story to your customer of how your rodent control service is protecting your customer's property, employees, and health, all with real, actionable, accurate rodent data for the first time. Both the Bell Sensing app and portal were designed using PMP market research and our own internal expertise as the world leader in rodent control. The goal was to provide you, our customer, with an app and portal that will improve your rodent control service and is easy to use. And finally, the star of our shows, the IQ products themselves. Our current lineup includes our IQ Express bait station tray, our IQ 24/7 multiple catch device, and our IQ T-Rex rat snap trap. Whether you want to use a bait station, a multiple catch, or a snap trap, you have an IQ product that for the first time makes service easy, accurate, and efficient on site. Thank you for all your support of Bell Labs and our entire product line. We're excited to work with you as your rodent monitoring provider. Now I'll hand it over to Brian Hensel, our Senior Technical Sales Representative for Bell Sensing Technologies. Brian, all yours. Thank you all for coming by today and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you, Pat. Hello, my name is Brian Hensel. I'm a senior technical sales representative with the Bell Sensing Technologies division of Bell Laboratories. I would like to also welcome you to PestEx 2021 in its virtual format, and thank you for attending the Bell Laboratories display. So let's learn more about the Bell Sensing Technologies IQ system. So Bell approached the development of the IQ line in response to the growing need for technology in rodent control. We chose Bluetooth technology because of its reliability. The highly customized Bluetooth sensors allow data to be quickly gathered on site from each IQ device. And then when you're all finished, it's quickly uploaded to the cloud directly from any Android or Apple device. This powerful Bluetooth system requires no gateways or complicated and costly infrastructure, and no need to ask your customer for Wi-Fi access. Using the Bluetooth means that all you need is a phone or a tablet. So as Pat had shared with you a few moments ago, we have it in 4 main devices right now: our Evo Express and Evo Ambush IQ bait station trays, our Trapper T-Rex Rat Snap IQ, and our Trapper 24/7 IQ multiple catch trap. All of these will seamlessly connect through that Bluetooth to your app, and the app will then submit all of that data to the cloud where you can view it on your portal. Starting with our Evo Express IQ bait station tray, any existing Evo Express or any new Evo Express can be simply converted by replacing the existing bait station tray with the Evo Express IQ bait station tray. And from this photo, you can see the integrated battery compartment, the integrated antenna, and of course the integrated sensor. And that's the sensor that's picking up all of those time date stamps. And for the Evo Express, the Evo Ambush, and the Trapper 24/7, we use what's called a capacitive sensor. So anything of a similar size and composition to a rodent is going to create that time date stamp event. We've given you the flexibility to utilize this product with bait and traps, or traps only. And with traps, you can utilize it with our Trapper T-Rex Rat Snap Trap or our Trapper Mini Rex Mouse Trap. We also have the Evo Ambush IQ bait station tray. And once again, any existing Evo Ambush or any new Evo Ambush can be simply converted by replacing the existing tray with an Evo Ambush IQ tray that has the integrated sensor, integrated battery, and of course the antenna all located within it to collect and then communicate those time date stamps to you. Moving on to our Trapper 24/7 IQ multiple catch trap, we've integrated that capacitive sensor into that tunnel portion underneath the teeter-totters. So as that rodent goes in, it's going to create that time date stamp before it moves over to the glue board, or you can utilize it without a glue board. And that sensor, once again, creating those time date stamps. So this is going to indicate with you whenever you connect to it with your app as to whether or not you need to check this device. It's going to give you that time date stamp information so you'll know exactly what's going on at that account. The Trapper T-Rex Rat Snap Trap, the sensor, battery, and antenna are all located underneath of the snap lid. And for this, we use what's called a Hall magnetic effect sensor. And what that simply means is when this is open, the 2 magnets are apart. And at that point, you'll get a green symbol, meaning everything is good, it's open. Or if it's closed, you'll get a red signal whenever the 2 magnets come close to each other and create that magnetic field. So by using that Bluetooth technology, we can communicate easily with the app, and it's going to work with any of your Apple or Android mobile devices. Now, these devices can be picked up from your phone or tablet anywhere from 30 to 100 feet or 10 to 30 meters away, depending upon environmental conditions. And most environmental conditions consist of how much metal's between you and those devices. This is what we call advertising data, meaning we're going to connect to it and we're going to determine 3 things. 1, what's the temperature? 2, what's the battery level? And 3, have you had any events since your last visit? The reason the battery level is important is because if we haven't had any events, we still want to check on that and make sure that this is working properly so that we can then replace it if and when the time comes. If we get the indicator that we need to communicate further with this device to download those time date stamps, we're now going to need to get within 5 to 10 feet of those devices in order to properly download that and collect that information. All the components are fully integrated and weatherproof using a process called ultrasonic welding. And it gives us an IP67 rating. 6 stands for dustproof and 7 is waterproof. The Express IQ, Ambush IQ, and 24/7 IQ all have a battery life that's going to last approximately 3 years. And your T-Rex Rat Snap Trap IQ is going to have a battery that's going to last approximately 2 years. Now, we do have some minimum requirements in order to operate our system from your phone or tablet, and that's an Android 6 and above or an iPhone 6 and above. We also strongly recommend that you continually update your device so that you have the latest operating system on there so that it operates at peak performance. Once you've set up your portal, you can download the app on the Google Play Store or the App Store, and that's going to give you the ability to log in and then utilize that app. And once you've done that, these can be used at unlimited accounts with unlimited devices. And once again, we're going to collect all that information utilizing our phone or tablet, and that's what's going to send it up into the cloud to our portal. So what I'd like to do now is show you a demonstration of exactly how our app works. I'm going to share my phone screen with you. And you can see in the lower left corner, the Bell Sensing application. So I'm going to initiate it. And it brings me to our account manager screen. Now there's only 2 times that you're going to need cell phone or Wi-Fi connectivity. And this is one of them. You simply click the account manager. It's going to show me as a technician all the accounts that are available to me. And I'm going to choose the BST demo Hensel. So right now, all the accounts are stored in the cloud so as not to take up space on your phone or tablet. And as soon as I have it, the account listed where it says start next to it, it's now downloaded to my phone. At this point, all I need is my phone or tablet in order to perform my functions because I'm going to utilize the Bluetooth technology on the phone. I simply hit start, choose my device list, and it's going to start to indicate the different types of devices that I have on site. And you can see we've got a couple different color-coded symbols here indicating us to what happened since our last visit. So anything with that green hollow circle with the check indicates that there's been no activity since my last visit. When the Bluetooth from my phone or tablet connected to it, it's stamped it as serviced, and I'm going to have a time and dates stamp on that report that indicates that those devices were serviced. So anything with that green hollow circle with the check, I don't have to service. Anything with red or yellow, I'm going to need to service. And I'm going to start with the 24/7 number 1 at the top. And you can see it toggled there to where it's a hollow circle. That would be, once again, that viewable range. And when it's a solid circle, that now means it's in downloadable range. So I can touch it, start to download those events, and start that transfer. And at this point, I need to record capture or no capture. So I'm going to record a capture. I need to choose the type, a mouse. If I know the gender, I can choose that. And then how many I caught. Hit the plus sign, hit the check. And now that one has a solid green circle, which means I've initiated that download process and I've actually serviced it using the app. You see the third one down there still ghosted. That means I'm not close enough to it in order to connect to it yet. The Bluetooth has not connected to it. It's beyond that 30 to 100 feet range. But Express number 1, according to our algorithm, has had low activity since my last visit. That's why I have a yellow symbol. So I'm going to touch that. Initiate the transfer process. And at this point, if I touch the 3 circles with the dot, I can actually see the event log of when exactly that activity occurred. And you can see on my previous visit, I had 0 events. Hit my back arrow. And now I need to choose whether I'm going to refill or not refill. So with 1 event, I may not need to refill. But in this case, let me show you what the refill process looks like. I simply hit refilled. I'm going to choose the bait type from my list, contract blocks. And then I'm going to click the amount used and click the number 4 for 4 blocks. If I wanted to put a quick note in here, I could say that the bait was consumed on my last visit and hit the check. Now you notice the 2 that I serviced have that solid green circle. So once again, that indicates that I've interacted with them and serviced them through the app. Express number 2, green hollow circle check, no more necessary actions required. T-Rex number 1, still in the open position, no need to check it, but T-Rex number 2 has that red circle. It's downloaded the information. So with the T-Rexes, it's important that we have the ability to record no capture or capture, because if that T-Rex has been triggered, but we haven't caught a rat or a mouse, we would hit no capture. But in this case, once again, capture type, Norway rat. If I know the gender, once again, I can choose that and then hit my check. So going back to my dashboard, we have the 3 circles across the top, the add device, swap device, remove device. Add device is when I'm setting up an account or adding additional devices to the account, and it's done through a very simple QR code process. Swap device is in time as the batteries go bad, I would need to replace them, and I can use that swap device, and all the previous history will transfer over to the new device. And remove device is, let's say, for example, I'm using these on a trouble account and I want to remove the devices and then move them to another account. I can simply use that. In this case, I'm going to hit the circle with the check for finish visit. It does say I have some pending devices because I have that one device that I did not get close enough to. I'm going to click continue. So I made the conscious choice to continue. Hit the green circle with the check. It reminds me one more time about completing the visit. I hit complete, and you're going to see a white bar at the bottom of the screen. Pending account upload, 100%. It's already gone off to the cloud. And when I'm in the portal process setting up the account, anybody whose email that I put in there will automatically get an email within a few minutes. So once again, very easy process, very simple to share, and very easy to manipulate the app. So at this point, I'd like to turn things over to Michael Sims, our Bell Laboratories International Manager, and let him explain more about the system to you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Michael Sims. I'm the UK, Republic of Ireland and Sub-Saharan Area Manager for Bell Laboratories. So the question is, why should you use Bell IQ products? Just let me take a bit of your time and I can talk you through some of the advantages that I think you will find when using this great product that we're releasing this year. So thank you guys for joining the session today. And thank you for Pat and Brian for their great words. I'm sure that you will be more informed on how IQ works now. But I'm just going to talk through on this bit and what it can actually do for your business and how much time it can save going forward and why you should use this product. Just to kickstart off with, obviously PCOs, they offer a lot of service and professionalism in our market. They give a hands-on problem solving to customers, and they give our customers reassurance. So this is why we're bringing in IQ for them. Technology is eventually going to take over rodent control. There's a lot of these on the market at this moment in time. So yeah, that's why we're jumping into this and trying to release you guys a product that is going to eventually change the way you do pest control. IQ is a local system. We didn't want to change the way pest controllers actually do pest control at this current time. You still need to be on site when using this product. So it's not going to cause a major change in terms of that, but it's going to definitely save you time in the long run when using IQ. And again, also providing you all the data to do that. So again, you need to be on site when using the product. It saves you more time communicating with your customer and more time getting the results that you need. So get over the remote hurdle. With this system, obviously, you have to be on site. We're not taking away that remote access to your customers. You're going to actually need to be on site to use this product. And what that gives you in return of that is rodent timestamps of when rodents are going to be active at your customer's account, bait stations and traps. So you can utilize both bait stations and traps with this device. It's really easy to set up. I mean, using this in the field is very simple. I mean, you literally just sign up to your account and away you go. You sign up your tools and yeah, you're off. And it's scalable and affordable. As Brian said then, we're using Bluetooth, and the reason behind this is because it's a cheaper option. It's cheaper for you guys to use, and it's affordable for your clients. So that's one of the reasons we've gone down that route. And like other ones in the market, other products like this in the market, it's not Wi-Fi. So you don't have to interrupt your customers with gaining access to their Wi-Fi. If their Wi-Fi drops out, then you're not going to have problems with that going forward. So yeah, it's overall a good product to use. So after getting a few customers to do trials on this product, yeah, with the findings that we got from it were outstanding, really. As you can see there, before they were using IQ, yeah, they were taking up quite a lot of time checking devices with no rodent activity, going up in headspaces, cavities, taking away floorboards and so on, just to check traps. With IQ, you don't need to do that anymore. You literally look at your phone, you will see a red icon for activity and a green icon if there's been no activity. Obviously, when the icon is red, you then go and do your inspection to see what has actually occurred along that time. As you can see here, you save more time, so you can actually spend more time doing more inspections around site. So yeah, you can solve problems at accounts faster and using your experience by doing this. Using the Bell sensing technology, pest control managers now, they will know what is actually active on their accounts. This will no longer be upon an educated guess. They will know, and this data is actually captured. As you can see here, you can see it by graphs and so on, as Brian has showed you in his presentation there. It's actually going to be captured for you to show to further managers down the line and your customers, more importantly, showing them the data to see what is happening at their accounts. It's going to be known in extreme detail. So as I said there, in your graphs, you can see when there's going to be high activity and when there's not going to be so much activity, and then you can use that going forward. And again, with saving time, this is good for the customer. I mean, it makes you build a better relationship with your customers all around. And yeah, you can be the decision maker at your account. You can check and your devices and reporting with your customers if needs be, and then you can show them the data behind that, any reporting functionality that you've got through IQ. You can share it with those customers if needed. So with the trial that we did with our participant, we worked out that he was saving around 10 minutes per stop, which is, yeah, quite dramatic considering if you're doing 6 stops a day, but with using IQ and you're saving around 10 minutes each time, then yeah, that's another hour for you to add another customer in your scope. And then with that as well, PCOs are typically lose 8 to 10% of customer base each year. Better rodent control keeps their customers, and they now have the proof their service is improving. As I said before, you've got the proof there to show your customers what is actually happening at their accounts. You've got a sales advantage for the first mover. So if you're the first guy to be using this in the field, then yeah, you've got that access to you've got that information for your customer. It's going to be new to them, and yeah, they're definitely going to be impressed by it. We've got case studies for each type of account. So whether you're working in the poultry section, if you're working in manufacturing, if you're working in food manufacturing, or even in any day households that you're using these products, we've got case studies for every single one that we can talk to you about. And the tools for success, obviously case studies of the you just spoke to you about just then. We've got training videos. So we've got training videos on every aspect of IQ, on how it works. This could be accessed by our website, which I'll show you a little bit more in a sec. You've got training manuals. This is actually distributed with any product that is ordered, any IQ product that is ordered. So you've got access to the manual there. And technical support. I mean, we're working on bringing in a European call center to help out with any technical support that you guys might need. With how simple it is, yeah, it's a really simple product to use. But obviously, if there is technical issues, then yeah, you've got that support behind you. As I said then, we've got training videos. If you go onto our website, bellsensing.com, you will be able to see a lot of training videos on there. You'd also have training videos on your app as well to show you how to set up devices. So you've actually got it in the palm of your hands whilst you've got the product active. Again, with the training manuals, how to get started, how the app works, the portal, how that works. So in terms of, moving into reports, going through any reporting functionality that you want to send to your customers in real time, then all that is in the training manual as you go along. And we've also got quick start guides. So this is something that you can use with quickly setting up your product. If you're a whiz in this in technology, then that's probably going to be the best start for you. Just quickly go for the quick start guide, have a little play around with it just to make sure everything's working, and then deploy it to your device, to your customers. Thank you for your time today, guys. I understand there's quite a lot of information to take in. We're really excited with Bell Sensing Technologies and the way we're releasing IQ. They've developed a great product here, and we're really happy to be launching it. As I've said in my other videos, feel free to join our booth where myself, Pat, and Brian will be happy to answer any of your questions. And we've also got a number of other Bell representatives on our booth to help you answer your questions. So head on over. Just one more thing before I go. If there's any questions that you've got, please feel free to just email emea@belllabs.com, and we'll be happy to help answer any of your questions. And like I said, head over to our website. I mean, everything's free for you to take a look at. Our training videos, our guides, and case studies. If you want to take a look at them, then feel free to do so. If not, I'll speak to you on the booth. Take care and keep safe. Have a great day. Thank you.
Professional pest controller. What does that mean? Trap checker? Skirting board sprayer? Bait changer? Everyone talks about technology being important, but how can it really change rodent control? Imagine your business being led by a group of highly trained, licensed and fulfilled service specialists who solve problems instead of looking at empty traps and bait stations without activity. PCOs are inspectors, are detectives, are problem solvers. All they require is the time to prove it. IQ products powered by BST change the way you do rodent control for the better. Instead of asking yourself where you could use IQ products, you should ask yourself where you can afford not to.